Hello everybody, welcome to day 22 of the 30-day challenge where we're trying to create a fairy tale island in only 30 days. I'm Aletta and today I'm doing a voiceover because this morning I got a cavity filled and my mouth was numb, so I didn't want to talk. So yeah, I went to nighttime last night in the game at this point, and I talked to Celeste. We got the cancer table DIY. I wished on some stars, so we're grabbing those stars off the beach now. And also from the recycling box, I got a frozen chair, which is so random. But today we are going to be doing a little bit of maintenance around the island, as well as moving some houses and decorating those. Because we're on day 22, we're almost to week 4, our last week, and my goal for week 3 was to have all of the villager houses decorated, or at least most of them, so I want to get them at least in place where I want them to be. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. And then CJ was here. I actually was looking for him for forever, and I went to go look at that lily of the valley and he was up here, so that's kind of funny. But he wanted us to catch 3 small fry, so we do that. It takes me a minute because I'm not that good at fishing. I have to turn off everything that I'm doing and listen really intently to be able to catch the fish, and if I get distracted at all, I always mess up. So yeah, I don't like fishing in this game, but you know, that's just me. Oh, and then I got excited there because we got a second cancer fragment, so we can actually make the cancer table. I was really worried we wouldn't be able to. And then the fountain went off, so that was pretty cool. And yeah, I wanted to show you the little Dorado I got. I can't believe I got that fish still. I think that's the first time I've ever gotten that fish. And then I gave CJ a frog, so now we will have 2 frog models because I want to do a little Princess and the Frog thing, you know? I guess that would be the Disney spin of it. But yeah, we go say hi to Sylvia, our newest member today. We're going to be decorating her house as well, so that's pretty cool. Oh, and then we get a Mrs. Flamingo, and I already have a Mr. Flamingo, and we're gonna put those by the Alice in Wonderland build because one of you reminded me that in Alice in Wonderland she plays that game with the mallets with flamingos, which honestly makes me so upset that she does that, but you know, that's the Queen of Hearts for ya. But yeah, we're going through this really fast, I'm sorry. I opened up the Island Designer app and we are going to edit this river again where I put the bridge because it just looks really random. So I'm gonna move this little wheat farm a little bit to the right there, and this is going to be the perfect spot for Sylvia's house over here because she is our Rumpelstiltskin story, or she represents it. And because she's a kangaroo with the little kangaroo in her pouch, we're saying she is the queen who once was the miller's daughter who, you know, Rumpelstiltskin wants to take her baby, so it makes sense, and that's why we're giving her a wheat field, you know. And I'm also going to be giving her some gold things and the little spindle. It actually looks really cute, and I'm glad it makes the farm make a bit more sense. Yeah, we're doing that, and I also now have the Turkey Day decor, so we put that around here, and we also got the scarecrow recipe, which I think makes it look so much better, just that little detail of the scarecrow, so I'm very happy about that. And yeah, today we are cutting down lots of trees. I was gonna just pick them up, but this is usually where I move them to, so I don't think we need all these, and if we do, I'll just buy the saplings and replant them. A lot of the trees on the island are Money Day trees because of all the time traveling I've been doing, but yeah, it looks really bad. The Lorax would be so upset with me because I knocked down even more than that. But you can see I got an idea, so I went into resident services, and first I grab a couple of recipes here, as well as the windmill we're gonna get for the farm, which I'm very excited about. And then I go and talk to Tom Nook, and I ask him to demolish the log bridge, the original one that we built. And then I am going to move Drago's house out of the way so we can move Sylvia's house where his house is. Yeah, and where we moved Drago's house is where I'm thinking we're gonna keep his house. He is going to have the bamboo around him, and I'm trying to figure out if I want the Princess and the Frog build to also have bamboo or not, because they're like in a swamp. So I'm wondering if maybe I should put that by Draco's house as well, but I kind of want to put that by Cinderella's house or Ione's, but we'll see how it all comes together, you know. And then I went to the next day and it was absolutely pouring rain. It wasn't thundering or anything, which is good. Honestly, just the sound of thunder like freaks me out in real life, so I don't really like playing when it's raining in the game or thundering. But we go and knock down trees, and I am not upset that it's been raining so much because I don't have to water the crops, and we get bells basically from that, and then a tiny bit from the fruit trees and the fossils, but mostly just from the crops. So it's very convenient. And yeah, I was originally going to move Sylvia's house right by the wheat field, but then I thought that's where the river should go, so we're going to just put her house where Draco's was, and it fits pretty good. I think maybe we'll move Mary to this neighborhood as well, just so that it's a neighborhood again. I feel like 2 houses doesn't count. Like right now it's just a little farming community because we have Puddle's house to the right there, that little pink one. And she has the stable behind her that she takes care of. And yeah, she's not any specific fairy tale actually, because I wasn't sure what she would be. I guess she could be the Princess and the Frog one. But yeah, we don't have to have all of them specifically a certain fairy tale. I just want them to have the theme. I feel like having horses somewhere where they like can rest and everything makes sense for a fairy tale island. So oh my gosh, I've said fairy tale so much it doesn't sound like a real word anymore. But yeah, sorry it's so dark from the rain. We will be going to tomorrow in just a second here. I'm just tweaking the river just a little bit. We're going to connect it to the river mouth eventually here. But yeah, I go to tomorrow, and I went and customized the windmill already into the damaged one because that's the oldest looking one. Well, obviously, but if it had like a different color that was more wood, I would have used it. And then yeah, I got the little turkey decor over here, and we put the potted starter plants over there, which I think is cute. And I go in Nook's Cranny and start selling all of those produce like we were talking about. And there was a little card tower, so I thought I'd get that, and we might put that by the Alice in Wonderland build, you know, by the little cards that are standing up. Be pretty cute. I am trying to work on custom design, speaking of the cards. Off camera, I just, you know, it's taking me a little bit here. I feel like compared to the last 30-day challenge, I am doing a lot more terraforming, and that's taking up a little bit of time, as well as just paying off the last home loan to get the wooden storage shed, which at this point I don't think it's worth it, but I've already paid $200,000 for it, so I'm like, might as well. And also the last loan payment that you don't have to pay after you get the basement, I paid for this, so I don't know, we might as well. Maybe that'll be part of the challenge as well, is paying off the house completely. And then we got the double-edged sword. I did remember to go grab it. Oh my gosh, it was 130,000 bells though, so expensive. And then I went and customized it with Cyrus, and honestly the color we had was good, except for the blade on it was more dark, and the one that Philip has is like silver. So we put that over by our little fossil dragon who's supposed to be Maleficent, and I thought that little cliff area was perfect. So yeah, and then I went and grabbed those gold roses that we got. So happy about that. And I'm putting those by the spindle to be like, you know, turning the straw into gold. I thought that would be a good representation of it. And then instead of the stone fencing over here, I'm changing it to the hedge fencing. I just think it looks a bit cuter. And then to not stop it, but like end the fencing, I'm using those hedges. I guess shrubs. But I'm also going to take away a little bit of the river here because I thought it would make more sense if the fence went all the way around it, because they wouldn't want their neighbors knowing they're making gold. So we're just gonna hide that a little bit, you know, so no one can come and steal their gold roses or golden straw. And this was one of the first builds we did, so it doesn't have any hybrids in it, so I add some orange flowers over here. I thought that'd be good, and of course add custom designs around it so they don't grow like crazy, because we do have the beautiful island ordinance on, so they really like to just go everywhere if I let them. But yeah, I unlocked the straw fencing. I learned that DIY, and yeah, so we put a little bit over there by the spindle. I should probably put some over here by these horses as well, but I like the little hay beds. And yeah, I just fixed the little flooring there, and I love the storefronts. They look like a little stable right there for the horses. It ties it in together so perfectly. And then I saw a grasshopper because today in game is the 1st of July. So I grabbed the grasshopper and put it by Draco's house. That'll be perfect. We really should get a cricket, but you know. And then I went and bought the most expensive thing again, 130,000 bells for a harp, for the Jack and the Beanstalk build, if we even get the giant vine DIY. But one of you said I should get the harp, I think it's the Gemini one, I could be wrong. Oh no, it's the Virgo one for sure, but just in case, I thought we should just buy the harp. So I have it, and then we actually got a purple windflower. Like, what? This wasn't my goal at all to get all the flowers, but if we get the blue rose, which honestly, like, I still don't think we're going to, but I also didn't think we'd get the purple windflower. So if we got all of the hybrid flowers, I'd be really happy, because I never do that. It's just never something I try to do. I usually just go get the flowers from someone else, but I feel like good about it, you know? So I'm very happy that we got the purple windflower. I love purple too. The purple flowers in this game are so pretty. And then Flick was here, so we're getting that giant Queen Alexandra birdwing model, so that's good. And then I sold him the rest of my extra bugs, and we got a little bit of money off that. And then the last thing we're going to be doing today is connecting the river to the river mouth, so it's all one giant line from that tiny waterfall we made by the bridge up there. And I might change this again, because I'm thinking I want to make a big cliff with the waterfall going into it, but it depends where I put Able Sisters, because I definitely don't want it there. I think I'll have room for that, unless I want it to be in front of the river, the waterfall, in which case I'll have to move the river around it, kind of, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to slow the game down here so we can take a look at everything, a little gander. So today we moved Drago's house over by that little pond that we had, and I think that's going to be perfect for the Milan build. And then we moved Sylvia's house over here, and she has her little gold thing. I think this is so cute. I'm actually really happy we have a little Rumpelstiltskin build, because if you watch Once Upon a Time, he's like one of the main characters, so yeah, pretty cool. And then over here I am obsessed, but I also just love farm builds in Animal Crossing. I think they look really good. But yeah, that is everything we did today. So hopefully tomorrow we can do some more of the villagers' houses and get those done. But I hope that you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please hit like and subscribe. Leave your comments and feedback and suggestions down below. They've been really helpful, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody.